Hello everyone and welcome. Before we do get into this video, make sure you do subscribe if you are not already. About 99% of the people that watch this guide series are not subscribed. Disclaimer here, however you make your build or however you play your build is fine. I am making this guide for people who want to know how to use Deferred, and for people who have not used it, or for people who are trying to get back into using Deferred. When you use Deferred, your weapon turns completely black and is covered in a red and yellow haze. The way Deferred works is that your weapon will gain 7% more damage and inflict Deferred, which Deferred means that it'll deal damage over time. The damage is dealt over 2.5 seconds in 10% of that damage increments. The damage over time cannot be avoided once it is applied on the target. The recommended weapon to use Deferred on would be heavy and medium. When you use it on heavy, you have high damage, so the damage over time that you cannot parry or cannot block will actually be a great deal, and your opponents will have a hard time fighting. And with medium, because you can get some good combos with all the different crits that you can find on medium. In PvP, this is a really decent enchant, especially if you can hit your opponents a lot, catch them off guard, and you just keep landing those hits. They'll just keep taking the damage regardless if they try to parry one. Once you hit them once, that damage will just keep ticking, and if you are heavy, that damage can be a lot and it'll just melt your opponent's HP. In PvE, this is actually pretty decent in some cases, especially if you're fighting something like mob hordes, bosses. This is okay, but not really ideal for bosses, but Deferred is usable in PvE. Overall, this is a pretty solid enchant if you're looking for that extra damage in PvP, or you're just looking for that extra slight damage but delayed damage in PvE if that's just your style. The builds I would suggest to go with Deferred would probably be Flame, Lightning, and maybe Gale. All these are good options because they do have ticks of damage, but with Lightning you can get Lightning Cloak to increase your damage over time by increasing your attack speed, but that's just on you if you want Lightning or not. The way you can obtain Deferred is either by completing Layer 2, using the Deep Shore Fossil, completing H mode, or you can find this enchant on weapons and chests. This has been the Deferred guide. I hope you did find this guide useful. If you did, then please do share it, leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Now with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.